Welcome online class. I welcome my dear student of Sayaviti Society High School, Gazipur. Today I am going to discuss about a chapter names responsibilities for class 9, and this is unit 1 lesson 3b. And I think that all of my dear students are okay during the COVID-19 season, and I hope and believe that you all are doing study well at your home, and I pray to Almighty for you to so that Almighty Allah keep you safe and safety, and you also pray for me. Okay, now I am going to discuss about the chapter responsibilities for the students of class 9. Before going to discuss about responsibility, we have to know that what is responsibility. Responsibility is a word which goes to do something and not to do something. What should we do and what should not we do? But what should we do? There are lots of responsibilities we have to do, we should do. And what are they? And we have to identify, we have to clarify our responsibilities. To become a good citizen, we have to maintain the responsibilities to the state as well as the environment as well as the people of a nation. And what are the responsibilities? And we have a responsibility to look after our parents at their old age. And every student must go to school and learn their lesson, and this is his responsibilities. And we have to keep and save our environment. This is our responsibilities, and we should obey our seniors, our teachers, our parents, and this is our responsibilities. And we have to apply our voting rights if we are 18 or above 18. This is responsibilities. As like as this, there are many responsibilities. We have to do tree plantation. This is also responsibilities. But what should not we do? And some responsibilities that is prohibited for, there are some work and which are prohibited for us. And these are also responsible. For an example, we should not steal book from a public library. This is we should not to do. To not to do is also responsibilities. We should not disobey our parents, our seniors, our colleagues, our neighbors. This is also responsibilities. We should not throw polyethylene bags. We should not use over pesticides. Or we should not cut down the trees. We should not damage our water bodies. We should not pollute our air, soil, and water. And these are the responsibilities. And we all are the responsibilities. And if we follow these responsibilities, and I hope and believe that our environment, our art, our society will be better as a living place. We will find a suitable living place, I think. Now let's go to the board. And I have discussed that what is responsibilities. Responsibilities is a word which goes to do something and not to do something. And for an example, we should obey our parents. We should look after our parents during their old age. Every student must go to school and learn their lesson is also responsibilities. And applying voting rights, and if anybody is 18 or above 18 is responsibilities. And not to steal a book from public library is responsibility. We should not pile up the building materials on the road, and this is responsibilities. These are the responsibilities. I think that my dear student have understood about the meaning of the word responsibilities. Now Second point, what are our responsibilities to the state? What are our responsibilities to the state? There are many responsibilities to the state. We should apply voting rights if we are 18 or above. And we should not damage our environment. This is our responsibility. We should keep our environment neat and clean. And we should not pollute our environment by throwing polyethylene bag. We should not pollute our air, water, and many other important elements of our environment. And this is our responsibility. These are the responsibility to our states. And number 3, and what are the responsibilities to the government, to his citizens? Yes, we have responsibilities to the state as well as the government has also responsibilities to its or his citizen. And what are they? A government should allow all the fundamental rights. For an example, food, cloth, shelter, education, treatment, and security. And a state gives all these fundamental rights to its citizen. These are the main responsibilities of a state to its citizen. And number 4, how can we change our social status? Yes, this is very important question. We can change our environment. We can change our social status by doing responsibilities. As well as we will do our responsibilities for the states, for the society, as well as the government will help its citizens with its help or with its responsibilities, with its fundamental rights. And if we do our responsibilities with honesty, and we can change our status, our social status. And lastly, how a person can be a good citizen. This is also an explanation. We have a lot of people, and all people are not good citizens, but there is a definition of a good citizen. The citizen who follows, who obeys each and every rules of his state is called a good citizen. A good citizen is a person who obeys every rules of his society, who is helpful and useful for his society as well as his state, is called a good citizen. But how we can be a good citizen? We can be a good citizen by knowing. We have to know our history. We have to know our culture. We have to know our tradition. We have to know our judicial system, our fundamental rights, about our geography, about our ancient, about our peoples, to be a good citizen. We have to apply our voting rights. Every person should follow. Every person should be obey about his or her responsibilities. And if we follow our responsibilities overall, that we can be a good citizen. And I think that every student will follow this chapter, and you will go through your textbooks, and I hope and believe that you will find this every important questions and answer from the textbook. You will try your best at your home, and I hope and believe that every student will be grateful from this today's session. Thank you very much.